Hi, Scorpio. This is going to be your general money reading in regards to what you guys can expect towards the end of June. What I mean by that is like kind of like a review or, maybe just what you guys can expect towards the end of June, but there's just a few days left. It's really whatever wants to come through from spirit. So this could be money advice, what you guys could be spending your money on, maybe what you guys shouldn't be spending your money on. We're going to pull tarot, we're going to pull clarifiers, and then we're going to pull an oracle card. With that being said, I'm going to start channeling for you guys. And yeah, spirit, where's the money? Okay, let's get to it, Scorpio. I'm seeing a lot of I feel like I'm seeing you guys trying to nurture yourselves when it comes to money. Like I'm seeing this path, and I feel like it's a stressful eye. Like it's your guys' eye, right? And it's got those squiggly red lines that's stressing out. I'm not trying to laugh, but like we've all been there, right? And then there's this path coming from it. And like you guys are trying to get yourselves out of this stressful energy. I almost feel like I'm feeling magic. Like I'm feeling like you guys are either trying to say affirmations or mantras or just speak positively. Oh, like I said before, you guys are trying to nurture yourselves, but maybe through magic. Like when I say through magic, I don't mean like, I feel like magic gets a bad rap. Like, I mean manifesting, like through intuition or just feeling positive. Like you feel like the money is coming, you feel this, you feel that. I'm seeing Pisces energy. Maybe you guys have Pisces in your chart, or maybe you guys are just going within, because I feel like that's Pisces energy, just going within, reflecting. I'm seeing, like I'm getting, okay, so Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and I'm seeing like an eye close. I'm feeling manifesting, like trying to, the energy is trying to get yourselves out of this stressful energy and trying to be positive. What can Scorpios expect when it comes to their money at the end of June? I'm seeing light around your guys' head. I'm feeling enlightenment. Again, I can't pretend it's not there. Magic, or just like believing it to be true, so it is true. Like you're putting it out there. Words hold power. That's why I'm gonna open my eyes. That's why when we say people, I mean, like when you write things out, they hold better. You're more likely to do those things when you write things out versus just thinking about them. You'll forget about them, or even writing them in your phone. There's a difference. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but then again, I think it depends on your guys' natal chart. Some people don't even need to write things out. Like they're just able to remember whatever, but most people work better when you write things out. That's why mantras exist, affirmations exist. Where's the money? Where's the money? One more card. What can you guys expect when it comes to money? I'm seeing something hug you. You know, like when you're dating someone and you're at the edge of the bed and they do that cute hug from the back? Like you're sitting on the edge of your bed, right? And then all of a sudden they do that cute hug from the back and then they give you that kiss. But it's weird. It's like it's your shadow. So maybe it's like you remember I said Pisces energy? Maybe you're reflecting because there is this stressful type of energy. Maybe you're going within and you're not being so hard on yourself because you feel something positive is coming your guys' way. Let's look at the cards. Ooh, what did I say? Nurturing yourself, the Empress. Because you feel that good things are coming your way. Wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles going within. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting excited. Okay, so here's the stressful energy. The World in reverse. So, okay, here was the squiggly eye. This was definitely, here was the squiggly eye, the titties. Okay, so you guys need to go back to the surgeon. Okay, sorry. It's not funny. So, so the World in reverse is the squiggly eyes. And the path is being drawn. You guys are seeing the light. You guys are trying to be good to yourselves because you see something with your finances is changing or you feel it, right? Because 9 of Cups is water. Water is intuition. It's the feelings. It's knowing something is there. But sometimes you don't see it because it's not always on the surface. So that's the thing, like sometimes, you know, so here we are on Earth, right? The 3D planes. This is Saturn. Depending on like whatever your third house energy is, what I mean by that is in your natal chart, whatever zodiac sign rules this and whatever planets are there, and whatever your fourth house energy is as well, and whatever planets are there, depending on your local community and the way you were raised, you may or may not be hard on yourself. You may be a little bit more easygoing when it comes to how you are with your finances. And if you waste money and it's like, so for example, my third house is Capricorn. My fourth house is Aquarius. So this is pretty much, you know, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn and Aquarius original ruler is Saturn. And later on it changes to Uranus. But the original rulers still hold true. So basically what I'm trying to say is like for me, something like this, like, yeah, I could try to nurture myself and I can, I'm learning how to do that. But being hard on myself is my first initial energy, especially because I have a Capricorn stellium. So my local community and then the way I was raised is to first be hard on myself. Like, why would you spend your money? You know, on whatever this is you guys are stressing yourself out about. And I'm not saying there isn't something good in that. You should, especially if like whatever you guys are stressing out about, maybe this is rent, maybe this is mortgage, maybe this is legitimate stuff. But if it isn't, there's something good about being hard on yourself. But there's something bad about being too hard on yourself. There's something good within realizing when you've made a mistake. There's something good about reflecting, right? The water energy and then earth energy. Because you don't want to make the same mistake twice. You never want to be held up in repetitive cycles. Because then it's like, what are you learning? That's the thing that sucks. Like, can you imagine being told that you've lived the same life several times? Like really, if you guys believe in reincarnation, would you guys bug out if you've been told you've lived this same life? Or what if you've lived this same type of energy with the same type of people, but in different timelines? Wouldn't that prompt you to want to change? But here's the thing, energy's energy, right? And the cosmos are the cosmos. And it's like we feel that energy no matter what. And the people who aren't into astrology to that type of degree, I would just ask you that if you believe in your zodiac sign, and if you see what the moon does to the ocean, and if you see what the sun does to earth, then like it's worth looking into. So therefore, if you've been told that you've lived this life or many lives like this, yet the energy you're feeling where things are difficult to do and the things that are easy to do, you're still going to feel that in each life because that's what makes those lives difficult. That's why you got to try to force yourself to get out of that energy. Don't you think that would want to prompt you to make a change? So what about if you've done this in every life with money? Or what about if you've never been given money? Because let's say you've lived this life in different past lives. So let's say you're a woman, you probably weren't given money, right? Like let's say the last life you lived was the 16th century. Like I'm sure you weren't handed money, but now you're handed money. So you're probably unsure how to handle it. Well, maybe that can encourage you to, handle it. So what I'm trying to say is, hopefully this can encourage you to reflect on how you spent it. Maybe you didn't spend it properly, or maybe you had to spend it on whatever it was you spent it on in June, but do you have to do it again in July? Because it looks like you see something's coming your way, right? And it looks like you're learning to be nice to yourself. Okay, like maybe you had to do something. And maybe you don't want to be too hard on yourself, because a Saturnian lesson is tough. And it's hard not to be mean to yourself with that type of energy, because it's the strict dad. And, the strict dad makes you, not like yourself sometimes. And that's not their intention, but it's the energy that goes along with it. And it kind of haunts you and sticks with you. And it creates insecurities within yourself that you create, not the dad, not the Saturn energy, but you guys. So my point is that it's good that you guys are noticing something that you guys spent your money on that stresses you. But it's also good to notice, like, do you need to do it again? Can you remember the stress you felt? Because that's the point of the lesson, is to feel that stress to the point to the core, that you never want to feel that stress again. That's what a lot of people forget, because then all of a sudden they come into this and they're like, yes, wishes fulfilled. And they forget about this. The point of a Saturnian lesson is to feel the pain so deeply that you never do it again. So I hope that you reflected whatever it was, because I didn't see what you spent it on. Again, if it was something necessary, I don't want you guys being like, oh my God, so I shouldn't have paid my bills. Because I'm seeing you guys nurture yourselves, which I like, because that should follow up after. There should be a father and mother. We should be fathering ourselves and mothering ourselves when we go through stuff. But we should be remembering that as well. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. And I hope you guys know that, like, when people on YouTube, like, speak about stuff like this, it's because we go through it ourselves. It's not like we're speaking like we're better. So if I ever come off like that, I don't mean to. Life is not easy. And if anybody ever pretends it is, they're just a pretender. Because if you think about it, who wants to see this? You know what I mean? This is why it's important to have boundaries and your own private life. Share this with people who you could share this with, and get advice with. advice from, and, you know, bounce ideas off of. That's why some people think like you can't share this out loud with. That's bullshit. You should always have somebody to talk about this stuff with. That's where I get my information from. I learn from talking with other people, to other people, and getting their opinions and advice. And then I make my own decisions. Okay. Why is the world in reverse here? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why is the Empress here? The Hierophant. Okay. You may be being a little too kind to yourself. Maybe. We'll channel it. This is information. This is divine knowledge. This is learning. Okay, so we ask, why is the Empress here? So this could be one of two things. It's either you're being too kind to yourself, or you're not being kind enough, like you're having difficulty here, or you're not getting the lesson. We'll channel it. It's a little confusing. Why is 9 of Cups here? The world in reverse. Why is 9 of Cups here? Sorry, Kylo. The Saturnian lesson. Bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. I like that. I like that. Why is 9 of Cups here? Something has come to an end. A lesson has come to an end. Something has ended for you. Let's get an oracle card and I'm going to channel. This is definitely Saturn. I feel like Pentacles is Earth. I feel like this is your shadow and your light. The Venus and the Empress is confusing me though. So this is looked at. So Venus rules Libra and Taurus. And then why is it here? The Hierophant. The Hierophant traditionally is Taurus energy. One card, please. Oh. I want to harmonize with my desire. Okay, first of all, I love that because this is harmony. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling the negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment, turn your attention to what you want. The negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. Hold on. I love this, but I need to reread it. Sorry. I want to harmonize with my desire. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. This is definitely talking about the Empress being here because the Hierophant in reverse. Because what I was seeing was in the very beginning was you guys trying to nurture yourselves, but it's like the pollen was black in the middle. So it's like you guys are having difficulty getting this, trying to feel good. Again, the shadow and the light. It's like Spirit wants you guys to pivot, but you guys are having difficulty. So it's like you feel your luck changing with money. That's why the Wheel of Fortune's coming here. That's why the 9 of Cups is coming here. And the universe works off of energy. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say something is important. Otherwise, it would not be. You guys, okay, so here's the thing about psychology. Sometimes when we're so used to negative things happening, we're comfortable with that. And as messed up as this sounds, you guys could be in this energy subconsciously of being used to bad things happening, that you're kind of manifesting that. And I know you may be thinking like, no, 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 I want this, I want this, I want this. However, that's not what's showing in the cards, and the cards don't lie. It's like you feel it coming and you're trying to get into that energy. I see it, but you're having difficulty accepting it, being open to receiving. Okay, let's channel it. Let's channel this. What is this about? Ew. So I'm not seeing anything gross. Like when I say gross, I mean, okay, never mind. So you know that, what is that called? That surgery that they have for the eyes? I'm sorry, I don't want to gross anybody out, but like, you know how they like, so you don't have to wear glasses anymore? That's what I'm seeing. We could just leave it at that without getting into the details. So the message is, and I'm seeing a spirit guide right above your eye, and it's like your eye was light before, like tons of light, and now it's like kind of dark. Yet you guys just got the surgery. So it's like the message is like you guys are trying to see the light. And you guys are trying, right? Because you just got the surgery to see better. Oh, and now I'm seeing yin yang in your eye. So it's like the message is try to balance this out. Try to. Anytime you feel your heart racing when it comes to money, take a deep breath in and go slow with it. Not too slow where you can't breathe, but just and just keep doing that until like, you know, like you feel better. See if that helps you when it comes to getting into this energy of feeling a little more balance. Because I'm seeing you guys recognizing what it is I'm talking about. But again, I'm seeing a closed eye. So it's like this 12th house energy is hurting you guys. The 12th house is hurting you guys. It's the water. Like not being able to believe it or something like that. You may be too used to this. Maybe you guys were in this Saturnian lesson for too long. Something like that. All right? But you guys got to remember this. The universe works off of energy. Okay? Get into this Wheel of Fortune because you guys are onto something here. This is coming your way. All right? So oh, there's the closed eyes. I want to harmonize with my desire. All right, so I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Okay.